Hey guys, so today is May 1st, 2021, and give me 1 second. Today's episode, I believe give me 1 second. I don't want to, today's episode is episode 16. So, some stuff to talk about. My name is dcmarvelanime.
I'm Spider 22.
And let's go ahead and get right on into it. I don't know. Let me see. Let me think. So, I've actually got some stuff for some Star Wars stuff. Some Star Wars news. That I think is really cool. So this is coming from Games Radar. Hold on, let me go ahead and look this up. Let me go ahead and go on to Games Radar. Sorry. So it's Games Radar. Go ahead and find it again. It was I think it was like a week ago. So let's try and search this up. No. Star Wars. I heard, but there has been a. This is, I think, what I've heard is a rumor. And it's not this KOTOR remake. I've actually heard that this is. So, is that Star Wars wants to make a Mandalorian game. I've heard. That's what I've heard. I mean,
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So that should be. I mean, yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard about that, but I mean, again, that's what I would consider is a rumor. So only time will tell. But there we go. So, but back to this thing, which is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake reportedly in the works. So basically, it's Star Wars: The Old Republic is reportedly being remade at Aspire Media, the studio that ported the original game to the iOS. Bloomberg's Jason Schreier confirmed that a remake of the 2003 classic Star Wars game is indeed in the works during an interview with MetaMax after some light prodding from MetaMax's Ben Hansen. Schreier says plainly, yes, there is something there. Later in the interview, Schreier confirms what he previously teased, which is that Aspire Media is the studio responsible for the KOTOR remake. That's true. Schreier says after being asked to confirm whether somebody other than EA is making the remake, he says this. I've basically confirmed that Aspire, a completely, which is a company that has ported a bunch of KOTOR games, is working on a remake. Schreier adds, as we know below, rumors of a KOTOR remake have been swirling around for some time now, but this is the most concrete suggestion that one is going forward at a specific studio. Understandable, Schreier stopped short of elaborating any further on his knowledge of the project, and it remains to be seen whether he's referring to a full-blown ground-up remake of or more of a remaster. Regardless, this news alone is likely enough to have Star Wars fans more than a little excited. So yeah, I think this is great news because I do have the Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Need to get back into it, but seeing a full blown remake or even like a remastered of with today's graphics would be amazing.
Yeah, I'd like to see the game on next gen consoles.
Yeah.
Look pretty cool.
So yeah. Let me see. What else? Let's see. So let me see what else. So moving a little bit forward and let's talk about some of the thanks to Imperial Guard, he has given me some good stuff to talk about for some video games, which is Battlefield 6 reveals our first look at the game ahead of reveal trailer. And some of these shots that I'm looking at right now look pretty good.
From where?
Let me go ahead and send it to you.
Yeah. Looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we might have Imperial Guard coming in. maybe.
It's been a while since he's been in the podcast.
Yep. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, he'll join us. So real quick, since the next podcast will be happening on the 22nd, let me double check them.
Oh, that's the day of my birthday.
The 22nd. We will be doing the podcast on that day, so it'll be 1 year since the start of the podcast, which is great. So I think it was about a year ago. It's been a long time. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me double check. I think it was beginning of that. Or actually, here was the beginning of the podcast episode. Was when the first episode came out. I have it on here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, the first podcast episode came out on May 20th, so as soon as we started, it'll be 1 year. On the 20th, on the 22nd, I mean. I'm very happy for that, and so I want to address the viewers, and I'll keep addressing them. I'll keep addressing them as time goes on. So like I'll remind them that I am currently thinking of making a website. Not sure how to do a website. I've never done a website before, so it would be my first time. And I don't know what. All I know is I can see it. I can see it where it is, on how it fits, but not fully as of yet. You know, I have a general idea of it. Don't know when exactly that'll be. It could be next year. It could be the following year. I don't know. But as time goes on, I'll try and keep you guys updated. But I'm gonna do a constant reminder of this idea. So that should be very fun. And what I plan to have it. So I plan to have like news on video games, anime/manga, movie news, DC news, Marvel news, Star Wars news. Just the general stuff that I like, and so it should be very fun, and maybe potentially have some merchandise, but that's not until maybe 1 or 2 years after it's launched. So
that'd be cool if you launched a website.
Mm-hmm. So, well, I guess Imperial Guard is possibly not coming on, which is fine. But it's okay. I understand that he has some other stuff to do. So let's move on to so let's see. Yeah, so from what I saw of these Battlefront pictures that I'm looking at, they look really good. Now, I've heard that this new Battlefield Battlefront Battlefield 6 game is supposed to be taking. It's supposed to have like a where you can pick your own allies or something like that. I think that's really cool. Something different.
It's a cool feature.
Yeah. So it should be very fun. Let me see what else. So apparently the PlayStation 5's Sony has sold 7.8 million consoles so far. Probably some of them a lot of that has probably been scalpers, which is stupid.
Possibly.
But if they took out, let me actually see what this thing says. By the end of 2020, Sony has sold 4.5 million PS5 consoles, meaning that 3.3 million units have been sold between January and March 2021. Numbers likely would have been much higher if supply could keep up with demand. Right now, it is still very difficult to buy a next-gen console. Yeah, figured. The PS4 it has also continued to sell well, which is good. Another million units sold during this quarter, bringing lifetime sales of the console up to $115.9 million. Of course, the launch of the PS5 has also boosted Sony's gaming and network divisions. PS Plus has grown to 47.6 million subscribers, a 14.7% increase year on year. Over the last fiscal year, Sony has sold 58.4 million copies of the first-party games. Sony expects strong sales to continue in the West. Read the next line of it. Continues to the next fiscal year as exclusives like Horizon Forbidden West and the next God of War start to release. These new games will also see an increase in cost of Sony, though, as it plans to invest even more in software development. So, that's coming from Kit Guru. I've never heard of them before, but that's what Imperial Guard has sent me. Again, I think that's pretty cool. But whatever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Some of them might have been fucking scalpers, and I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you can never trust a scalper. They'll rip you off.
Yeah. So whatever. Let me see. I think that's probably all I think I have for tonight now. Let's go on into talking about DC and that they have started the Flash movie, and as well
Finally,
as well as Black Adam. So
on both of those movies.
yeah, finally, after development hell, after being in development hell for years, I am finally fucking happy. One, I understand it. I understand. For Black Adam, I understand. I mean, The Rock is so popular, so I understand from why they couldn't get to it sooner. But
Yeah.
come on. Finally, man. Finally. Now, on the other hand, The Flash. Yeah, well, that's been in development hell since, what, 2014?
Something like that.
I don't know. I don't know when they first announced it. Shit.
I think they announced Ezra the day after the premiere of CW Flash.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Yeah. They most likely. Yeah. I know that they announced Ezra Miller right after the debut of the Flash show. But I think that they officially announced that I think it was in 2017, either 2016, San Diego Comic-Con. I think it was 2016 was when they officially announced that they were going to be doing the Flash movie. So it's been in development hell for you. Almost. I wouldn't say almost a decade, but it was kind of getting close to a decade.
Yeah.
Because 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Almost 6 years. Like, yeah, that's almost a fucking decade there. Yay. Fucking fucks. Piece of shits. But overall, I'm very excited. Apparently, we do have some pictures of where they're filming right now, and that is
Yep. It's pretty badass.
So they are revisiting the Michael Keaton manner of Bruce Wayne. Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne manner, which is awesome. I thought that was really cool. I did see some pictures that they that they have done. I've seen some pictures of for Black Adam that they've hinted for, or that I saw the mace of Hawkman. That was pretty fucking sick.
Can't wait to see Aldous Hodge as a character.
Yeah. So that should be really, really fun. Oh, sorry. So, apparently we have Miss Marvel's first look of Kamala Khan in her suit.
Looks accurate.
Yeah, looks accurate. I'm not going to complain. So, there's that. Um, fuck. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let me see. Trying to find some other things. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and look on here. Let's go to our source. We will not we will keep disclosed. See what he has some stuff to say.
Yeah. See what's new.
Stupid thing. So, from what he has posted is that John Bernthal will face Tom Holland's Spider-Man in a MCU film.
That would be badass to see on live action.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, that should be really interesting to see. Let's talk about what did you think of the Shang-Chi trailer?
Looks interesting. One thing I'm looking forward to though is seeing the real Mandarin.
Yeah. So what I've heard, yeah, and to be honest, I'm really looking forward to this because I'm really looking forward to that movie. I mean, Shang-Chi is basically like the Bruce Lee of the Marvel Universe, and I'm so excited to see that.
It's gonna be badass.
The one thing is and this is a stupid thing, is that people are hating it, and it's mostly yeah, well, you know the people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say them, but like, to be honest, I think it's a little stupid because to be honest, like, it's fine, like you're finally being represented. Like, I don't know. I think it's stupid that they're doing it, but whatever. They're because they're not liking it. It's like, whatever. At least you're being represented now.
Yeah.
The Asians are being now represented, and Oh, whatever. Fucking hey. Dear God. I don't want to see Claire Bennett in any Star Wars movie or role.
Chloe Bennett?
No. Especially this role, because this role is stupid. It's basically a rogue character. In Star Wars. And basically this is the character's name is Dr. Afra, or hopefully I'm saying that name right. Yeah, that character is basically a rogue character, and yeah. So yeah. Marvel Studios is interested in Zack Snyder for Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
To be honest, I think that would be cool. I think he would. Personally, I think he would do a great job in. Once that would be great for Zack Snyder. I think that character would be great for him. Moving on. Oh, did you see that they have that they showed off Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye suit?
Yeah, looks awesome.
Yeah, looks accurate. But I would have liked to have had him in like the original classic suit. You know?
Yeah.
That would be just a little bit of a cherry on the top. But it's fine that they're trying to go with a more modern take to it, but whatever. Just yeah. What's up?
I was gonna say, did we talk about the Snyder Cut in the last podcast?
No, I don't think we have. So.
What were you gonna say?
Oh no. I was just gonna say that. No, it doesn't matter. So let's move on to the Snyder Cut. Overall thoughts?
I loved it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It was so great. I loved it as well. It was everything I wanted. And more. Please give me more. Please give me more. But
that's awesome.
I know that WB, putting air quotations in, wants to not restore the fucking Snyderverse. Fucking assholes. Piece of shit. So overall thoughts, I thought it was better than the fucking Joss Whedon piece of shit movie.
Much better on all levels.
Fucking A. Yes. see. Let me think. What else? I love the black suit. Give me more of the black suit. Some of the scenes that I was not expecting, I did not expect that they were Zack Snyder's shots, you know?
Yeah.
Like...
But we didn't, redid them.
Yeah, Whedon definitely went ahead and redid them, but I was not expecting that they were doing, okay, I'll give you an example. The ending shot with Superman, with Superman taking off. I did not know that was Zack Snyder's. It kind of felt like that was Josh Whedon and more of Jeff Johns, but now that I know that scene itself is Zack Snyder's, I'm happy. God, no more. Thank God there's no more brunch.
Or mustache CGI.
So, yeah.
Actual character development.
Yes.
They were all badass.
I'm trying to think. Sorry. I stayed up until 4 a.m. doing stuff. But anyway, continuing. Okay, so moving on. What was your favorite parts in the movie?
Oh, probably Cyborg learning about his powers and what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
Flight 2.0 and the Flash scene during the final battle.
Yeah. I think to me, these are what I actually liked. Definitely the Flight 2.0. That was awesome. The Flash scene, like you were saying, and all of the dark side scenes.
That was cool seeing him in live action.
I'm so happy. It's basic. I like how this was basically. I liked how Steppenwolf looked because he is basically before. If anybody who does not know this, Darkseid came out before. Came out in the comics before Thanos. And he looks fucking awesome. And to be honest, it's like, for me, I'm like, yes, that's exactly who I want. That's exactly what I wanted. And it's basically saying, move out of the way, Thanos. Darkseid is here. To be honest, that's how I felt after the movie.
I also like how Steppenwolf had a character development than in Justice League.
Oh yeah, a shit ton of the character development. Sorry, again. like we finally understand what was his ultimate goal in coming to Earth. It was to gather all three mother boxes so that, one, he could return home to Apocalypse, and also, not only that, but we finally learn that the anti-life equation is there on Earth, and that's awesome. So that's really cool. Let me think. Granny Goodness, even though she had no speaking lines, she looked great. As well as Desaad as well. So that was really great. Let me think. What else? So, going on.
They had disconnected me for a bit.
Oh, it's okay. So, moving on to the moving on to this next part, which is the non-believers, the haters of Zack Snyder, the non-believers of who thought, oh, it's not real, oh, it's not real, oh, it's never coming out. Well, the motherfucker, you're wrong, and it's here. I love this because this is great. To all the fucking haters, from Jody's corner, yeah, I'm not calling you out, motherfucker. I'm calling you out. Comic Book Cast, you lying piece of shit. You've been a thorn in my fucking side for a very long time, and I'm finally coming out to you. Calling you out. Comic Book Cast 2, whatever your fucking name is. Whatever the fuck whatever the fuck their name is called now. I don't remember. But then, love it or hate it, John Campea, whether you hate him, you love him, whatever. He does have some good inside sources, yes. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he doesn't. I do watch him, yes. But what he said back in, I don't know, years ago, where he said that it's never coming out, that it's not real, and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm calling you out as well. But I don't give a shit. This is my opinion. And you overall liked it now better, which is a lot better. And
John Campea liked it?
Yeah.
It's surprising.
John Campea liked it. Although, I don't know what the other two people liked, if it liked it or not. But they're assholes anyway. Yeah, John Campea liked it. Yeah. But I mean, I watch him, and he has some haters in his whatever the fuck, his YouTube channel. He has some haters of Zack Snyder. Like some of Zack Snyder people are still haters of Zack Snyder, but overall was a great movie, and he actually liked it. So I have to give him props for at least telling of him actually liking it. So let me think. What else? Moving forward from that, I would have at least had a lot more of a bigger rant, and I think I would have had a bigger rant, if we did this about a month ago.
Yeah.
But time has passed, so yeah. But it doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. Just always, moving forward. It's the best you can do. So, moving forward, this coming May the 4th, May the 4th be with you. We have a new show coming out. And that is...
Bad Batch.
Exactly. I have been waiting... for this show, because this show is exactly what I've been. So. A lot of people will know who the Bad Batch are from season 7 of Clone Wars. This specific show is going to lead from exactly right what happened right after Order 66 happens, and I'm so excited to see the formation from the clone army to the Empire. Whether that's going to be in 5 years from now, which is 5 seasons, or 4 seasons, or however how many seasons that they're going to plan on doing. Please, Dave Filoni, if you're hearing me out, please take your time. Don't have any I would say restrictions. Disney, please don't have any. Please don't let him. Please don't give him any restrictions. Let him breathe. Because I would really like to see on the formation from the clone army to the Empire, which happens from the end of Revenge of the Sith. It's within this 5-year time gap from this new canon. I don't know exactly if it took like 10 years in the old EU, or if it took exactly like 5 years in the old EU. But in this new canon, it takes about 5 years after the Revenge of the Sith to Jedi Fallen Order. Exactly 5 years. When the start of Fallen Order begins. So it would be very awesome if we could see the from their transitioning from the clone to the Empire suits. That would just be amazing, and I would just be so happy. But this episode 1 and 2 is happening on... The first episode is happening on May 4th, Star Wars Day. And the next episode after that will be on the 8th. Is happening that same day, or not that same day. Happening Friday. That same week, though. That's what I meant to say. So we'll probably go ahead and start reviewing those. We'll start reviewing the episodes weekly, or not really weekly, but like twice a week, I would say, because twice a week. So we would be reviewing episodes 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 22nd. And then we'll keep doing that for the next couple of episodes. And hopefully. But that's what I hope to do.
I'm excited.
Yeah, this is very good news. Let me see. What else?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take care of something real quick.
Yeah. Let me see. So moving on. Let me see. So the next episode. Oh yeah, that's right. I already said that. Sorry. I'm so tired right now. Ugh. Sorry. Oh, so before Spider 22 comes back, I want to talk to you about some anime stuff that I found interesting. Apparently, I think it was this one. Yeah. So this came out in April April 8th. This is from Clownfish TV, and they said that some anime news: Harmony Gold and Big West reach an agreement to distribute Macross sequels and films. And again, this was back on April 8th. Big news was announced that today for fans of both Robotech and the anime Macross, the source material for the earliest part of the Robotech saga. Harmony Gold was penned in agreement with Big West, the co-producer of the original Macross series, that will open the way for both parties to work together on the future of both the Macross and Robotech franchise. For years, Harmony Gold has been directed by a vocal portion of the anime fan community, and tying up the rights to Macross here in the States. And now it would seem that the runaway is clear for a closer working relationship between the two parties. In 2019, it was announced that Harmony Gold would extend the agreement of Takasho Productions. Hopefully, I'm Sonoko Productions. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. Shocking many anime pundits who assumed that as of 2021, the Robotech brand would be no more. Here's the official release, courtesy of Harmony Gold PR, Big West, Studio New, Inc., and Harmony Gold USA announced expensive agreement for the future of Macross, Robotech, and Macross worldwide. So I thought that was pretty cool. The next thing is this. They would like. So, I'm a big fan. I started watching Macross and Macross series and Robotech, or which is Robotech. Kind of like back in, I had kind of started finding that out with the Macross Frontier series, and I was really excited because that looked really good. But anyway, I'm kind of excited for that. The next big thing is that for anime, that I think is huge news, is Sunrise. The Sunrise and is now officially doing Gundam. There is a Gundam movie being developed, live action. Let me see if I can find it. It wasn't that long ago. It was maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago. Actually, here. Let me see if I can. Yes, it was. It was several weeks ago, but still in March, April. I mean, so basically, they have officially have officially announced that Gundam is moving forward with a live action movie set at Netflix. But this director did the Kong Skull Island movie, which I thought it was a really good movie. Just a continuation from the MonsterVerse, from the Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Kong movie. In between those two movies. So overall, I'm really looking forward to it. But the thing is that please get the right actors. Please make this. Don't make this a Western movie. Don't make this westernized. Make this how it's supposed to look. And I'm sure that they're going to butcher this, but especially with Netflix, the last disappointment that they really did for me was Death Note. That was a shitty ass movie. That was a shitty ass movie of a great anime, and that basically
All right, I'm back. What I miss?
Oh, nothing much.
All right.
So anyway, that's all.
It's good.
That's all I'm gonna say. So, moving on. Let me think. What else? Trying to think. Oh, I guess you probably heard about this one though. That is Russell Crowe's Zeus and Thor sequel opens door for Hercules.
Oh yeah, I did actually. That's pretty cool.
I'm actually excited because that that sounds like a good person to fit into the next MCU after in like phase 4, phase 5 type deal moving forward. Oh, what's this one?
Can't wait to see that. It's a good casting.
Yeah. So as of April 30th, our source says that She-Hulk's villain on Disney Plus is from Secret Wars.
Wonder which Secret Wars he's referring to, the 80s one or 2015 Secret Wars.
So hold on, let me see. Okay, so let's see. He says that the She-Hulk series on Disney Plus has selected its villain, one who has roots in Secret Wars. According to Michael Roman on the YouTube channel Everything Always, Marvel Studios chose Tatiana to be She-Hulk's main foe. Wait, what? Who? Hold on. I've never heard of this character before. Hold on. Let me double check. Oh yeah, okay. Well, she apparently she was in Secret Wars, 19 in the 80s.
What was the villain's name?
Actually, let me see. Mary Skeeter, or her name is Titania. Titania. Let me see if I can try and find. Let me see if I can try and find. See if I can find. Well, she appeared in Secret Wars issue number 3, I think.
I have to go back and read that again.
Yeah. She then stumbled across Doctor Doom, who needed recruits to carry on his plans. To carry out his plans. Using a machine on Battleworld, he took Skeeter from an ordinary human to a superpowered lady. Now tall and muscular and incredibly strong, she calls herself Titan. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Hey, how's it going, peeps? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to cover titanium. Who?
Just, F around.
Hey, how's it going, peeps? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to cover titanium.
Titania.
Who and why, you ask?
Check me out, bro. My name is
Sounds familiar.
So, Titania, to be She-Hulk's main foe in season 1, in the first season, relatively obscure compared to other villains, MCU villains. Titania has existed in the comics for decades. Writer Jim Shooter and artist Mike Zeck co-created Titania for Secret Wars number 3 in 1984. This is our source saying, I scooped Secret Wars as Marvel Studios' next Endgame in 2019. When I last updated the project on October 17th, 2020. Sorry. I described a line-wide crossover. It will be a series of MCU films and Disney Plus TV shows series that tell a different part of the story until they all link together in the cinematic finales. If it proceeds like it's being discussed, it will be a mammoth of ambitious undertaking. Nevertheless, it would simply be a coincidence that Marvel Studios chose a character with Secret Wars roots. However, Marvel and the MCU is so tightly connected that it shouldn't be quickly dismissed. Thus far, the She-Hulk series of the She-Hulk show has announced supporting figures that are main linked to her cousin, the Hulk. These include Bruce Banner himself, Mark Ruffalo, and Tim Roth's Abomination.
It'd be cool to see Abomination come back.
Yeah. You know, to be honest, I hope that if anything, I would like to see She-Hulk get into her accident, and don't skip over her origin. I know that they won't, but it would be nice if they didn't skip it over. But if they do, I would not be okay with that.
Would suck.
Marvel Studios has thus far hid She-Hulk's Rogues Gallery. Edward Lauder on the small screen added Titania. Titania's powers include street fighting, immerse superhero strength, superhuman stamina, and high level resistance to physical injury. She's basically almost indestructible, and she's pretty good, and she's a pretty good foe to go up against She-Hulk. In March 2020, I revealed that Thundra was planned to appear on the shows. I haven't heard that has changed. In other words, it's like Thundra will be included. Sorry. Not much is known about She-Hulk. Tatiana Mazzolini won the title role, even though I will never forget myself for saying that. Whatever. For misleading y'all. Won the role in her secret identity of Jennifer Walters. She is an attorney for superpowered. Other MCU lawyer Matt Murdock has been rumored to guest on the She-Hulk. However, She-Hulk is a comedy, so it's hard to imagine Charlie Cox's dark daredevil showing up for giggles. She-Hulk premieres on Disney Plus in 2022 with 10 episodes. So, that's what I've heard. So, thoughts on that?
I really can't see Charlie Cox showing up there just yet.
I would really love it if he could. I just would like it if he could just show up somewhere.
Right.
Please don't recast him. Please don't recast him.
That'd be stupid if they did.
That is a wasted opportunity. You have the perfect person to play a good Matt Murdock. And that would be a wasted opportunity. And you also have a great person for Luke Cage and Jessica Jones as well. Don't recast those two. You can recast Iron Fist for all I care.
Yeah. Although I did think Finn Jones had his moments as the character.
Yeah. I think it was either one. For me, for that show, to be honest, it was either one, the show, like the writing of the show, or something. Something was just off. Either it seemed like, to be honest, once they did the Defenders, it seemed like he was perfectly fit for the role. But
yeah,
on his own, he doesn't really fit. I don't know. It's either the writing of the script. So, anyway, let me see what else. 1 hour in. Let me see. What else? Oh, okay. So we haven't talked about this show. because when this show came out, it was already. It kind of had already premiered, and we just haven't talked about it, which is Invincible.
Oh yeah, we haven't discussed that yet.
So, this show is amazing. That show was amazing, and I will say, I'm very happy that this show has gotten not one, but 2 seasons confirmed to have 2 more seasons. This show is amazing. Now, I don't like the Amber character, and I don't like her because she just doesn't seem fit for
Mark.
For Mark, yeah. And from what this is only from what I've heard, and from what me reading just a quick, like doing a little quick research on the comic, is that Mark gets together with Adam Eve, which is supposedly that's supposed to be that's supposed to be more of like Peter Parker and Mary Jane. So, which I think that's probably a better choice. But overall, from the very first episode to the last episode that premiered on the 29th, I thought the show was great. It looked kind of odd, and that might be because of the animation style or whatever, however they were doing it. But it kind of grew on me right after like the first couple of episodes. But overall, I thought that was really good. Let me see. Continuing with Invincible, I actually liked the first. I actually liked all of the episodes. The one thing that was really pissed me off was basically this. They basically cut you off. I think it was like the first couple of episodes, and it continued to do it.
You mean like when they released them weekly?
Yeah. So, you're watching the show, and then you get to where you're about to find out what happens, and then like they cut it off. And it shows the title sequence, Invincible.
Oh yeah.
That really pissed me off because, like, yeah, okay, yeah, I know that you have to like try and say Invincible, but like. Or something like that. I don't know. It was really pissing me off in the first couple of episodes. I don't know. Just whatever. But man, I think the last episode was wow, what an episode on that. The finale for that one was very.
This is awesome.
Was amazing. Okay, so I think this is what was very interesting was you kind of brought this up on. Well, actually, I don't know. So I think it was episode 7 or so. I think it was episode 7. What was his name? Not Omni-Man, but
was it Mark's friend?
Mark's friend, or it was
William.
Hold on. What was his name? What's Immortal? I think was Immortal?
Yeah, Immortal.
I thought this was really fun to realize that he's been alive since like the Stone Age, which I think that's a really cool little Easter egg for DC. For those who don't know who I'm talking about Vandal Savage. And so Immortal is basically a version of Vandal Savage, but if he was a good guy. And what was very interesting was that he becomes president.
Yeah, he was Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
Also.
Mm-hmm. So, what I thought was this was something I kind of thought of when watching it, and was, what if he was potentially Alexander the Great in that universe?
That could be a possibility.
I would love to learn more about Immortal, more about what he did. That would be just great. And in his time between now and whatever, and do you believe that he's dead? Again?
No, I think he'll come back. I got a feeling.
Yeah, I have a feeling that he'll come back again. He's died once, and he's died twice now. He's died
multiple. Got ripped apart by Omni-Man twice, so.
Yeah.
And he's immortal.
Mm-hmm. Actually, oh, and you know what? No, actually, that's right. He you know what? No, that's right. He most likely is coming back, because I forgot that he was in that right room being repaired again. I didn't realize. It kind of blew past me that he was being stitched back up together again. So it should be fairly cool. You know what's really interesting is that during the fight between Invincible and Omni-Man, is that he understands, like, yeah, I may be like Invincible Mark. I kind of can see where he's coming from, And like, yeah, if I was, if I was, if I had superhuman human powers, and I'm gonna be able to live up to 1,000 years or 2,000 years or so, I would still want to be your son. I don't know. I see where he's coming from, though. All my loved ones will probably die, but at least I'll still have you. Or like him talking to his dad, Omni-Man.
Yeah. Like, and it was crazy when they fought. Omni-Man basically was holding Mark in front of that train, forced him to watch those people get torn up.
Oh, dude, that's just sick.
Yeah, that was very dark.
What was even dark was Mark trying to save the two people, and the little kid and the mom in the building, and it kind of collapses underneath him. Oh, that's just dark.
And that whole episode was dark.
Probably and there's been some dark episodes from episode 1 to episode 8. You want to tell them that you want to tell them about Donald?
Oh yeah. So there was this meme. One of the characters, Donald. I can't unsee this now. So there was this meme comparing him to Bobby Hill from King of the Hill, and the resemblance is very uncanny.
Yeah. Yeah. When you told me about that, I'm like, wait, really? I was like, wait, really? And then yeah, it's just so. I cannot unsee him, and too bad. I'm sad that Donald died, though. Donald died.
Yeah, he was a good character.
But I think the people that I was really, really worried for, these were the people that I was really worried for in the last 3 episodes, I would say. One is Mark Hamill's character. I think his name was Art. Mark's mom.
Which one?
Mark Hamill's character.
Oh yeah, I think his name was Art or something.
Something like that. I was worried for him. I was worried for Mark's friend. Drawing blank here, but his friend, his gay friend. Just drawing blank. I was worried for him, especially him. Mark's mom, I think I said that, and Cecil. Yeah. So, were there any characters that you were worried for?
Yeah, I was worried for William, worried for Cecil, and I was worried, trying to remember who else. I was worried for Damien Darkblood, but I think he'll be back.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I am bordering on. So the biggest questions that I really had, or that I was really worried, was that before they announced that they were going to renew it. One, I was worried that that Amazon would not renew it, would not renew this series, and they would leave this the final episode off with a cliffhanger. So when the final episode came around and the ending was coming up, I'm actually okay. I was, if they had said that they would not renew it, they actually left it off with a good way to end it. But if they did leave it off with a cliffhanger, yeah, that would be shitty for them. But now though that we know that it isn't, very happy.
You think they'll do that Spider-Man crossover?
So I think so. It depends on, can they allow it?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Can
Marvel?
It. Yeah, can and will Marvel allow them to have that crossover? Now the thing is that who would voice him? Who would
good question.
Who would voice Spider-Man? To be honest, I think I know who I would pick immediately. And it would be a great way to bring him back. And his name is Christopher Daniel Barnes.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Not him.
Mm-hmm.
If not him, I would say Drake Bell.
Drake Bell, yeah. Yeah. I'm okay with this new voice actor of Spider-Man. I'm okay with him, but I mean he's got like some shoes to fill in. But yeah. I would probably not consider him. I would probably consider more with Christopher Daniel Barnes or Drake Bell. And please, no, do not give me the Spectacular Spider-Man voice actor. Fuck that person.
Who, Josh Keaton?
Yeah, whoever his name was.
How come?
I've hated that version of Spider-Man.
Been years since I've seen that version.
Yeah, I despise that. I despise Spectacular Spider-Man. To be honest, Christopher Daniel Barnes is my Spider-Man, and as well as Drake Bell. But mostly it's Christopher Daniel Barnes. And to be honest, like, for animated, and Tom, because I'll give you an example, because to be honest, and I think this is a good example and a good comparison, is like for Tom Holland's Spider-Man is exactly like Christopher Daniel Barnes' Spider-Man, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, because he's got that attitude, he's got that for comparison, though. But anyway, moving on. Like I said before, if they decide to, if Marvel allows and decides to do it, one, that's great, and two, I will be happy. But please, I think my two picks are, I think I got two good picks for them picking on for voicing Spider-Man, and you pointed out one of them, which is Drake Bell. So moving forward, what else? Moving forward. Trying to think. What else? Sorry, I'm trying to think right now.
Did we cover every topic, or?
I think so. I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of other topics right now, but I think we covered them up. But let me double check though. God. So quickly is this apparently Mandalorian, you probably heard about this, that Ryan Johnson.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, not too happy about that. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, Ryan Johnson has made some good TV episodes over the years. He directed some great Breaking Bad episodes. when it was on the air.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which ones, but they were good episodes.
See, for me, if I am a Disney executive, Disney investor, well, obviously I'm not, but if I was, and I heard that Disney is bringing on Ryan Johnson. Yes, now I've never seen some of the. I've only caught glimpses of Breaking Bad, and I heard that's a great show.
It's one of the best.
I feel like I should get into it.
It's all 5 seasons, including the sequel movie El Camino on Netflix.
So from what I've heard is that if I was a Disney investor or Disney executive, and I heard that Ryan Johnson is looking forward to directing an episode. Yes, I would be excited. Yes, I think he would probably do a good job. But I don't think he is the person to direct one today because of what happened with the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from.
And it would probably divide the fandom even more if he directed a Mandalorian episode. Now, if it was already written, if the script was already written and you just need him to direct it, I'm actually okay with it because then he has nothing to do with writing it. But if he is going to write an episode and direct, count me the fuck out. I'm not watching that episode. I'll skip the next. I'll skip to the next episode. But that's only unless if it's
bad.
That's only unless if he's even on it. I don't know. He basically destroyed the fucking fandom.
Yeah, the fandom did end up being divided after Last Jedi.
Yeah. What's interesting is that they actually confirmed that in this previous, there's this Darth Vader comic, and this latest issue, from what I've heard, from what I saw, is that they have officially confirmed that what happened to Luke's hand in canon in this new version of canon. And they basically confirmed that they have cloned him, or they have taken his DNA and fused it with Snoke, or he used Luke's hand, used Luke's DNA to make apparently make Snoke. Apparently, that's what I've heard in this newest comic one.
It's interesting.
Anyway. I don't think there's anything else because I think we've covered everything, except for maybe this last little detail, which is apparently Venom is going to be getting a trailer within the next couple of days, from what I've heard.
I hope that's true.
If it is, awesome, because like I would like to see Carnage. Yeah. But should be interesting if it does happen. From what I've heard is that it's supposed to be coming out on Monday. So yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to think what else. And we should be getting Spider-Man a Spider-Man trailer, and this is coming from Grace Randolph. Still hate her, but
Yeah, I saw that post.
I still hate her, but maybe I should give it. Maybe I should give her another chance now.
She is pretty spot on with the trailers.
Yeah. Maybe I'll if she is, then maybe I'll stop calling her
The bitch.
But there is another bitch, and her name is Amber Heard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably start calling Grace Randolph, because she's actually getting better at revealing stuff. So there's only one bitch left now, and she needs to get off. She needs to get out of Hollywood. And yeah. So anyway, that's Amber Heard. But whatever. Yeah, from what I've heard is that that Grace Randolph is supposedly, there's supposed to be a trailer in June or July, which makes sense because then that's 6-7 months away from the release of the movie, which is good. I'm looking forward to that movie.
Yeah, can't wait to possibly see Toby and Andrew alongside Tom Holland.
I'm looking forward to finally seeing not Blue Electro.
Yeah.
What I've heard is that they probably talked to Willem Dafoe. Just saying.
That'd be interesting if he came back.
If he did, then that would make my day, because I think he's probably the best Green Goblin and best Norman Osborn. Along with Alfred Molina. Am I saying his name right?
Yeah. That's how you say it.
Alfred Molina, aka Doc Ock. from Spider-Man 2. And yeah, should be very fun. I'm really looking to seeing on how I'm looking forward to seeing how are they going to put out the trailer. So
should be good. You think in the trailer they'll reveal Toby and Andrew at the end?
Possibly. Now, what I am hoping is that, if anything, I'm hoping that they are both in it for a good amount. Don't give me like a 2-minute deal. Cameo.
I do remember this Instagram post Jamie Foxx made when he was announced to be in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
He deleted it like right after.
Yeah. I think I saw that one as well, where it has all three of them.
Yeah, looking on top of like a New York City skyline.
Yeah. But you know what? You know what? I will say I am looking forward to seeing Jamie Foxx back, though. I think his character was. I think it was just the writing. I thought he was a good character. I thought he was a good portrayal, but it was the fucking writing of the script.
I agree. Yeah. Need a better script.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I think this is good enough. So thank you guys for listening. We'll talk to you guys in the next episode, which we will be recording that on the 22nd. And I'll be putting that out pretty soon. And as well as this episode that's coming out this coming Thursday, the 6th. The recorded next one, the next recorded episode will be out on the 27th. So stay tuned for those episodes. And yeah, talk to you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.